Up next on End of the Day Beer Review, we're going to be looking at Peanut Cloud by Equilibrium Brewery. This is an Imperial Stout with peanuts, marshmallows, and lactose. Gonna have Kevin on again to join me with this one because some of these are just too good not to share. And this is coming in at 11% ABV. Check it out. Hi everybody and welcome to the End of the Day Beer Review. I'm back, it's Rich and I am with Kevin. And we are going to be looking at Equilibrium Brewery. It is brewery, right? Yeah. Equilibrium Brewery Peanut Cloud. This is an Imperial Stout with peanuts, marshmallows, and lactose. This is coming in at 11% ABV, I think, because that seems to be the sweet spots on all their stouts, although they never put it on the goddamn bottle. This is another one of the stouts that came in their pastry stout pack. And, you know, I said it once, I'll say it again. That pack that they have on their website, which is 6 of these for $100, is definitely worth getting. We've tried most of them.
Yeah, and they've been really good.
Yeah, they really have been something else. And I think right now they're doing some sort of free shipping thing. I am not sponsored by, nor am I acknowledged by Equilibrium Brewery in any way, shape, or form.
I acknowledge you, Rich.
So, like, what is this? This has got to be our like 8th or 9th Equilibrium beer.
I don't think it's that high, but it's
no,
close.
We did 6 from the original pastry stout pack. Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow I have one, it's some cookie one. This is like 8 or 9 even. There's been a lot of Equilibrium.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's good stuff. All right, let's crack this open.
So, peanut and marshmallow. I'm already happy.
Peanuts, marshmallow with lactose. So, it's probably going to be sweet. Yeah. All right. My bet it's going to pour like syrup because that's how everything
probably
does.
Be this color.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's pouring a thick, viscous sort of black.
It's funny, I'm watching it come out, and maybe it's the lighting, but it looks like it's coming out in like 2 different shades.
Yeah, it's like, well, you almost get like a chestnut.
I'm glad you did a light pour.
So, well, we're doing half the bottle, dude. Yeah, that pour is like Hershey's chocolate syrup. I would have done ice cream, but quite frankly, I was too lazy to go to the store.
Yeah, so we don't need that.
Oh, yeah, there's some thickness to that.
Do you like it thick?
You know, in my beers, a certain amount of viscosity is very good. Oh. So I'm not going to feed into your immaturity here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just asking about the beer.
Yes, I do. And if we look, it's clinging to the glass like... It's almost like chocolate milk when you look at it. Like, it really does. It has sort of this...
It does look like a Nestle Quick that you made out of the powder that you had to crack open the top.
Or
just aged myself.
You get to the end of the Hershey's bottle and you pour the milk into the Hershey bottle, shake it up. Wow. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
That's the way
you just unleashed a level of pour I was not aware of.
Well, do you remember Chris Rock made that thing?
Yeah,
like
Tussin.
If you run out of Tussin, you put some water in it.
I never...
Hershey syrup does the same thing.
Wow.
You run out of Hershey syrup, you put some milk in there, you shake it up, more Hershey's, chocolate milk.
But you're one of 4 siblings?
Yeah,
that's why.
Technically.
That's why. But that's why.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely some...
I'm going to give it a smell. Oh, yeah, marshmallowy, peanutty, delicious.
Yeah, a lot of marshmallows, a lot of peanuts. But, there is that aroma, that nice sort of, malty type of stout. Like, I would love to try their base stout, but it's just never...
This smells so good.
Yeah, they never put it out. Like, it smells so good.
This is like...
It's dessert. Like as much as we've tried a couple of... Tonight's been an epic night. We looked at an double IPA that I did not love, but Kevin
one of us looked at it. The other one looked away from it.
Yes, it was terrible. And then we looked at a Bud Light, which was wow. And then a pretty good Bourbon County.
Really good Bourbon
County. And, I think we're ending probably, at least based on the nose, with the best one we've had tonight.
It smells like any candy bar that's topped with peanuts.
Intern, would you like a sip of this? You might actually enjoy this. Just a tiny bit. I'll throw some in a tasting glass before I sip it.
It's okay.
Our intern is saying no, so.
All right, I want to sip this.
Yeah, let's do it. Holy shit. That is, to use your term, thick.
Girthy? A little bit. It's really good.
Yeah, once you wrap your mouth around it.
Yeah. Oh, it wraps its mouth around you.
It's, I have to be, joking aside, the viscosity here is crazy. Like, this just coats your mouth. with that flavor, and
it smells way more peanut than it tastes, but it still tastes.
It's
peanut.
more marshmallow, I think. I mean, it's more. Generic sweetness, is that a flavor? Like, I guess that's the lactose.
I don't know, it's the name of my new band, though. Generic Sweetness. Good.
I have a side story about sweetness that we'll talk about when the camera's over. So,
Oh, what a tease you are to the viewers. Oh, I have a good story. I'll tell it when the camera's not rolling. That's really
it's
good.
actually making me chuckle quite a bit. I can't tell that story now. All right. So the flavors, I'm getting chocolate as the main, followed by that sort of sweet marshmallowy flavor, which I think is more lactose than marshmallow, because it is sort of that generic. There's sweetness there, but it's the back end where the marshmallow is. And
I think the back end is where the peanut. Yeah, that's like you almost like if you take like a deep breath out.
Yeah, that's the exhale.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Damn you, Equilibrium! You made another good one.
I have to tell you, like we were talking about this earlier. We were looking at Bourbon County. I think it was 14 Stout. I don't know where the bottle is. It's somewhere around here. And we were talking about whether or not it was worth $25, and we sort of were mixed on that. Yeah, it was very good, but $25. Is this worth $20?
Yeah,
I think yes.
Yeah,
I do.
Again, a nice end to an evening. Split it with somebody.
Yeah, this is a share.
As we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to do that on your own, I don't want to say it's decadent. Much, but it's
overtly decadent.
It's made to share. Yeah. You can't. I don't know if I would enjoy it as much. Like if I had to do the whole.
Well, you know what it is like. When you drink this, it's almost like, I don't know. They make these beers, I think, and this is going to sound really sort of pretentious, I guess, when it comes to like the beer snob thing. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe. It's meant to be talked about.
It's an experience. It's not
just like
John Taft would be very, very proud of me for saying it's an experience, not just a drink.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Bud Light was barely a drink. But
it was an experience, though.
Yeah,
just for the entirely wrong reasons.
Well, I have to say the shock value on it got me, because I did not expect it to taste like nothing.
Yeah.
Whereas like the other beers we've had tonight, they have, that's the funny thing. And we'll go off on a slight tangent here. Like when you look at macro versus micro breweries here, like here's the difference. Like the fact that the macro breweries generally, especially light beer, have little flavor. Like very little flavor. Whereas then you move into, even though I didn't love the double IPA we tried, what was the name of it again?
Heady Topper.
Yeah, I didn't love it. In fact, I didn't like it. It wasn't that it lacked flavor. It just wasn't the flavor profile I liked. And the Bourbon County was just so overwhelming with the flavor. And this is too.
Yeah.
Like the Heady Topper made my mouth sort of go like, like pucker up a little, like scrunch. This is making me salivate because I want more.
It's really good.
It really is.
But like something like this, it's meant to be split. It's meant to be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nothing to talk about if we sat here and split a couple Bud Lights.
No,
that's drinking for sport. This is they want you talking about it, and what better way than on your YouTube channel?
But to go back to that comment that you just made, drinking for sport. That's why I never tried a Bud Light. That was not my drinking profile in college.
Yeah, it's just so strange. Like I had to do it out of like almost necessity.
No, like I remember the first time we're on Long Island in New York. There's now it's a chain, but it wasn't then. There was Croxley Ales when I went there, which was near the college I went to, and that was the first time I really found something like I think I had tried Amstel Light, which was again. You could drink it and ignore it. Mm-hmm. Heineken, which you could sort of drink and ignore. Ugh. I did even back then sort of like Guinness, although people looked at you weird in the 90s.
It's so funny. Yeah, Guinness. Well, I mean, I'm slightly younger than you, but Guinness in college was like, like an eye opener. Like, oh, it's so heavy. Like, Guinness is not heavy now.
Which is so funny considering the fact that we're sitting here sort of like falling in love with this. That's 14%. And Guinness has actually the same amount or less alcohol than Bud Light.
Yeah.
So like, you know, when you start to think about it that way, you know, Guinness is not heavy. In fact, like I find I can drink Guinness very quickly. You know, like it is for me, it's a poundable beer.
Yeah, at this point, you know, it's not your first rodeo. Yeah, like, you know, beers just become more complex, more interesting, more...
Thank God. I don't think I would have found it... I don't think I would have started getting into it at all if it was just the Bud Lights.
No, I've told you.
It's, you know...
It's because Crocs exists that I actually started drinking beer again. Because coming out of college, the $40 keg of Natty Light, go Stags go, really...
Do you know what pulled me back? This. Again, Croxley's Linderman's Framois.
But
like, I tried that.
And that's it's like 3%.
Yeah, 3%. I had no idea beer could be sweet when I was 20 years old.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, 21 years old. So, you know, like when I was in college, I had no idea beer could be sweet. Yeah. And Croxley's did just that. So, you know, like if you're one of the people on Long Island who watch, very few of you, I'm sure. Most of our viewers are actually in Ohio. No, I'm serious. The demographic is Ohio.
That's pretty funny.
Hi, Leah and Mike. You know, but...
Now, is Ohio one of those states that only allows a certain ABV?
Yes.
Oh, God, that's why they watch it.
It's so funny because I actually sent them a list. They were skiing in New York. I'm like, you need to go and look for this and this and this. And then you're going to technically be bootlegging when you bring it back across state lines.
Man.
And they said they
put it in the back of a 52 Plymouth.
It, you know, no, I think they were driving a Tesla.
52 Plymouth, you know, an old Plymouth with a big trunk. No, that's really good.
That is, you know, I can't compliment Equilibrium enough. Just about everything I've had by them has been good. Even, listen, I'll be the first one to say, like, the brewery that got me into trying IPAs was Gusto down in Cape May. But Equilibrium's IPAs were the next step for the doubles and the triples and, like, you know, and their stouts, you know, if you can get a hold of this, and you can, their website is live, you can go in there and get it. It's definitely worth the $20. I think.
I have some ideas. We got to do local. We got to go to Garvey's Point up in Great Neck.
Okay.
Which is like some really good fruity IPAs. Barrier has some excellent double IPAs.
And Barrier's pretty close to us.
Close enough.
Close enough.
And then Sand City.
Yeah. Well, Sand City, we've reviewed Sand City on this channel before. I would like to go there and shoot something there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's just outside, but because they have that little outside spot, and try it. Like I did at Root and Branch when we went to Root and Branch this summer.
Another one
that was really
revisit.
Good. And we've got to go back to the Meadery, because that place was great.
Yeah.
God, man, we have so much to do.
Really where it is.
Yeah, Lindenhurst is getting there. All right, folks, thank you so much for stopping by. If you've had something by Equilibrium, love to hear about it. If you've had this one, which is Peanut Cloud, please comment below. Love to hear what you have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to kick back, drink the rest of this, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Check it out. Come on down.
I thought you said penis, not peanut. That would have been fun.
The IEP penis one?
Yeah, the IEP penis.
3, 2, 1.